Hey yo, like, subscribe, let's go.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
So you married?
I'm going through a divorce.
What happened with that?
Basically, my husband stopped meeting my expectations.
What you mean?
So when I met him, when I met my husband, I told him what I expect from a man. The number one rule with being with me is you have to provide. I won't settle for anything less. So my husband ended up losing his job.
He had a job?
Yeah,
Where he worked
He
at?
had a job. He was a manager at a
Pull
warehouse.
the mic in so these people can hear you. He was a manager at the warehouse?
He was a manager at a warehouse.
Okay.
So he ended up losing his job. He came home and he told me. I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So a month went by and he looked for me to pay the bills. Who paying what bills? So I was going to consider it if he gave me the money back for paying the bills. And he told me no. He felt like he shouldn't have to do that. What do you mean? When I told you, as a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills as long as I got a husband. None. If you can you can hear.
He probably happy you gone, though.
I'm sure he missed me.
A headache? That would be a headache for me. Like, I know I just lost my job. What if he lied? You know, niggas do that. Like, I just lost my job, baby, to test.
But
What is he doing now?
That's childish. Like, what you testing me for? That's childish.
I'm saying to see what I got. Now I see what I got.
If you asked me to be your wife, you knew what you had.
Nah, I ain't thinking I down lose my job from the warehouse and they gonna do that.
I mean, but you knew what it was.
So,
like you knew what it was. I told you who I was from the beginning, and you still asked me to be your wife.
oh, you told him that if he lose his job, you gonna throw it away?
I didn't tell him that, but I told him
What'd you tell him?
you are to provide, and I told him, baby, your money is my money, and my money is my money. And so he didn't have any more money, and that was a problem for me.
Like I always say, her money is her money and your money belongs to the house.
Do a lot if we really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And a nigga supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
Yeah.
Like you got to take care of me and my kids.
So, like you automatically get these responsibilities?
Yes.
Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
And how many niggas doing this?
I have between 2 or 3.
I'm saying, how many have you ran into in life?
Okay, so let's say I run into 100 dudes. Probably about 4 of them.
Yeah, they're about the odds. I fuck with that now.
Probably about 4 of them.
They're about the odds. All right.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
up the number.
yeah. No, so that kind of sound like you are delusional. You just catching. It's just a sucker born every day.
Basically.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. A nigga that's so you ain't never caught no nigga that's worth something doing that though. Am I kidding?
I probably have one. See, the way this game work is you have to get with a man who ain't used to dating bad.
A simp is basically an incel that does not get raw sexual energy or desire from women, so they use their bank account as a means to gain sexual access. However, it's never reciprocal because he's not her first choice, and that's when she drags him through the mud.
I don't think that simping is a real thing. I think it's something that men have created to distance themselves from having any affection towards women. Y'all don't want women to have positive interactions with men. Y'all get on the internet every day and tell women how much y'all do not like women. You'd rather hang out with your friends. Why would I give her money for her nails? Why would I do this? That's simping. That he's just a trick. He's a simp. anything you do nice for a woman, men will categorize it now as simping. No, that's just being freaking nice. You guys don't want to be nice to women anymore.
Why is that, ma'am? Is it because y'all get on dating sites like Tinder, set up dates for every night of the week with guys you have no intentions of being with just so you can eat for free?
I am so excited right now because I feel like I broke the code, okay? I finally figured out why the internet hates on the brothers that be simping for the women. They hate on these men that be simping for the women. It's because these are the ones that actually like women. My mind is blown, okay? These are the men that actually respects the women, want to be with the women, and loves women. They know what time it is. They repping with us. They playing chess, not checkers.
The old shaming by way of an insult tactic. If you're not spending money on me, then you must be batting for the other team. Come on with the jokes.
Simping is an internet slang term describing someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention towards another person, typically someone who does not reciprocate the same feelings in pursuit of affection.
I mean, if a man does that, then he's very insecure with himself, and he know that he can't find anything better than the girl that he has to be simping for in that moment.
Well, I feel like if a man is desperate enough and he's not getting the hints that the woman's not reciprocating the energy, then I think it's appropriately okay to call him a simp. And honestly, I've had someone like that. They blow over bands on me, and I'm just like, I don't give them the time of day, but they're so desperate to just want to have conversation and everything. It's a simp.
Yes. I love men that are simps. You want to know why? Because they know they got the biggest balls on earth. They know they have the ability to take care of their women, their family, and themselves. Let me tell you something about 50-50 men. 50-50 men aren't just talking about financial. 50-50 men are going to get their 50% now of them getting everything they want, instant gratification. And your 50% is going to come later in life as a woman. They want everything they want right now for themselves, and they're going to promise you whatever they're going to promise you to come later. Do not buy that. Don't buy into that. Okay? Let's also talk about the other side of 50-50 that they don't talk about. 50-50 is, if I'm miserable, you got to be equally miserable. 50-50 is, if I got to get up 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work, you got to get up 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. You got to be just as miserable as me. A lot of men know that a woman deserves so much more than they can give them, and they will take their frustration out on that woman. A lot of men know that there are men out here that's doing the damn thing, and they deserve that type of man, and they're frustrated at that man. A man will watch another man take care of his woman and get jealous, get mad, get upset that this man is actually doing what he is inadequate in doing. A lot of these men try to be in competition with these men, but they can't. 50-50 men are going to call providing men simps. Simps to me only mean successful in maintaining and providing. Successful in maintaining priorities. A lot of them going to call them simps because they have the ability to do it.
If you are an asset and or bringing value into that man's life, then being a protector and a provider is his duty as a man. If he does all of those things and gets nothing in return, then he's simply a simp.
DeadPill.
Yes.
I love you.
Bullshit.